correct an impression being made by the MC. He said, I came here with a large entourage. And then he mentioned the King Jaja of Opobo. For record purposes, I don't go out with traditional rulers. Before you put it on pages of newspaper, you can see the governor, he drags traditional rulers, have no respect for them. You see how he brought the King Jaja of Opobo. I never came here with any traditional ruler. I was sitting there, somebody came and told me he's representing the King Jaja of Opobo. So please, I only came here with the former Deputy Speaker, Chibudon Uche, Senator Olaka, and the Zora chairman of my party, only 3 people only. So that today is my first time of coming to Abuja since I lost the election. You know, I'm not like Yaya Bello, who lost, and every day is in Abuja. In fact, I even tried and came second. I didn't come even 7th. But frankly speaking, let me sincerely thank my brother, the governor of Kogi State. He's one of the youngest brothers, the youngest governors, who are living the same for them. Or we pray for those of them who will take over to continue to do well for Nigeria. Frankly speaking, let me thank the celebrant and also congratulate him. It's not easy to retire 70 years with good health. And so I want to, on behalf of my wife and the entire people of the state, congratulate you and your family for retiring with good health. When I was called, first of all, Raji told me I was going to be the chairman of the dinner. I said, no. There are so many big people when it comes to dinner. I will go where we will not have so many big people. And that has to do with book presentation. In that case, it has to do launching. So please, I will not bother. And if it were dinner, it will be in the evening. And you know, we have an injunction in my state. No governor sleeps outside. And so I don't want anybody to say I disobeyed any order. So that's why it's okay. Let me come to the one that we had in the daytime, and then I rush back to the state. The MC has said 5 minutes, 2 minutes. I will not, but you know, as the chief launcher or the launcher, my own is not only to talk, it's only to also say the value. So you give me extra 2 minutes. And because it will be inappropriate, I just come here, I talk about our dear brother, our dear father, and friend, Mr. Boki, and unveil the book, without also saying 1 or 2 things that affects this country, that affects the judiciary. Because members of the inner bar are here, Justice of Supreme Court are here, Justice of Court of Appeal are here, judges of other jurisdictions are here. So it will be better I use opportunity before I unveil to just say one small thing so that we will all have at the back of our mind where we're heading to and what's expected of us. It gives me, of course, a great pleasure to be invited to be the chief unveiler, as you may call it, chief presenter, chief launcher, whatever you call it. Today's occasion pertaining to the book written in honor of one of our best legal minds, Justice Abdul Aboki, JS. I very much appreciate the honor to share this special occasion with the nation's great legal minds and other important dignitaries that are here. Honorable Justice Aboki, the man we have all gathered here to celebrate, is a consummate jurist who has left his name indelibly in the sands of time and judicial history. While judges of different social, economic, and political persuasions, Honorable Justice Abdul Aboki prides himself among the progressive rank that stands up to what is right and just, and believes that the law and the Constitution, as interpreted and enforced by the courts, must both protect and advance the unity and well-being of the nation and our citizens. So much has been said, especially in the last few days, about the celebrant, about his career, virtues, and extraordinary accomplishments of this jurist. But for me, nothing can be more befittingly honoring than this book about him, which is unique in its form, comprehensive in its contents, and highly illuminating in legal ideas and knowledge. Let me therefore commend those who took the initiative to painstakingly put these great works together, and congratulate Honorable Justice Aboki for the extraordinary recognition which presents yet another glorious mark for their personality and also for the collective history of the bar and bench in Nigeria. As I've said before, these are very bad times for our country, with extreme insecurity, a collapsing economy, massive corruption, as well as political uncertainty, with democracy and the rule of law under constant threat. Without any doubt, life is becoming too unbearable for the majority of citizens, just as the signs of a failing or failed state are too glaring to be ignored. The federal government continues to undermine the rule of law, while political parties and party leaders continue to exhibit utter arrogance and disdain for the electoral laws and the democratic process in their actions and conduct, with cries of injustice, discrimination, and inequities everywhere, and with the rising instability and deterioration of law and order. Only the undiscerning would believe that Nigeria is not headed for the hard rocks. Let's be frank with ourselves. The federal government has failed in its basic duties to secure the country and advance the economic well-being of all citizens, which is the reason for the heightened sense of frustration, conflicts, and violence threatening to tear this country apart. As the general election approaches, as everything about Nigeria continues to wobble and tumble, Nigerians are becoming more and more apprehensive about the success of the general election and the survival of our democracy beyond 2023. However, we must neither lose hope nor give up on Nigeria, because as bad as things are, we can still trust the nation's judiciary to save our country by granting justice, equity, and equality to every citizen. Nevertheless, this is possible only when the judiciary is able to assert itself without fear or favor, upholding the truth at all times, and standing up to any other power or principality that attempts to undermine or override its constitutional responsibilities, powers, and processes. Justice could be denied, justice could be delayed, which is not acceptable, but it must never be refused or denied for the judiciary to serve as an effective watchdog of our democracy and towards the evil intentions of the enemies of the people. For me, it is given that Nigeria and our democracy will survive only if our judicial system is strong and alive. But the judiciary dies when public confidence is lost in its ability to defend the rule of law and dispense free and equal justice to all. The judiciary dies while it lies comatose and removed from the aspirations of the citizens for good governance, the rule of law, the protection of fundamental rights, and the guarantee of free and fair elections. The judiciary dies when it can easily be manipulated and intimidated and refuse to be intimidated. When the injustice is rendered in place of justice to the aggrieved parties, or when resort to self-help and other means of redress outside the law becomes the preferred norm by citizens. All said and done, effective and efficient judicial justice delivery is imperative for defending democracy, sustaining the rule of law, protecting fundamental human rights, and advancing economic development. Let us therefore continue to call on the federal government to strengthen our judiciary system by resolving the challenges militating against judicial effectiveness, as I have done in Rivers State, where we have continued to prioritize the independence of the judiciary and improve the working and living conditions of our judges beyond measure. Let me say this. I found out that for you to appoint judges in states, the NJC will send a team to verify houses for the judges to be appointed, cars, whether they are ready. But it baffles me, or it baffled me when I heard later what happened later, that when NJC is appointing Supreme Court justices, they don't go and find out whether the houses are ready. They don't go and find out whether the vehicles are ready. God of appeal, nobody does that. But when it concerns the state, let us see where the houses are ready. Let us see where the cars are ready. That is not, that's double standard. It's double standard. You come, am I ready? Yes. Where the houses is here. Where the vehicles are here. You, are you ready? Nobody talks about it. It's double standard. So, Malone, I'm sorry, I'm using this book presentation. Malone, the celebrant, I'm sorry. Please, let the police not say, why did you call me to unfair? But you see, it's an opportunity. So that let the whole world hear. You apply one principle here, you apply different principle in the other side. That's not fair. That's not fair. If you know you don't have houses for your own judges, don't appoint. If you know the vehicles are not ready, don't appoint. So as if I'm not ready for judges in my state to be appointed, when there are no houses to give to them, when the vehicles are not even vehicles or buying used vehicles. It's unfortunate, that's what happens. I go out to other states, I see the used vehicles they give, and then they should approve. Then when they come to my one, it must be SUV, brand new. It's double standard. It's double standard. And for people like us, we must say it out. That will come, nobody knows the date will come. Even those who are afraid of that die first before us. Because we will live long. Finally, I wish to once again congratulate my Lord Honorable Justice Abdulaboki Jersey to be here and to be the Chief of Media, and also making me come back to the headquarters. That's one thing I said, my Lord, don't do well. If you have put this in Lagos or in Kano, I would have been happy. When I landed and then I passed the venue, I think my Lord intentionally wanted me to remember, you remember 28th, 29th of May. This was what happened to you. But life continues. So my Lord, I thank you very much for this opportunity, and I thank you.
So hold the books. It's good to smile at this point. It's good to smile. Just look at the cameraman. Cameraman, can you capture everybody on the way Just smile. Just smile. Just make sure you're not holding the book upside down.